Okay guys, so we should be able to actually add or remove items or the quantity from our carts. So what we're gonna do right here, these two links are actually gonna go to a link to a method. So right here we're just gonna have cart.reduce, and right here this method is gonna go to cart.add, this one right here. Okay, and what these methods are gonna do, they're also gonna receive parameters. So right here we're gonna say pass in the ID, and this is gonna be the product row ID. Okay, and also right here we're just gonna say ID equals product row ID right there. Okay, so this is the ID of that element or that item in our carts. So we have products.reduce, let's just say product.increment. Let's just change the name to increment and decrement, okay, because that's what we're going to be doing. So in our web.php file, what we're going to do is just create two methods. So route get cart / increment, and this is going to go to uses, obviously shopping controller at increment method and as cart.increment, not forgetting that we also have to pass in the ID right here. So right there we're receiving that ID. So let's duplicate this for the decrement. So right here we're gonna have decrement, and this is gonna be decrement, and this is gonna be decrement. Okay, so in our shopping's controller, let's impose those two methods. So we have public function and we have increment, and we are receiving the ID right here. So for us to update something in our carts, we just need to call the update method. And right here, what we're going to pass in is the ID. So the particular item in the cart that we're trying to update, and we're just going to pass in the new quantity. And there are two ways of doing this. To get the current quantity, we can actually get it from here, or we can just pass a second parameter from our carts.blade.php. And we can just say right here, we'll just say quantity, and we'll say the quantity is the product quantity right there. Okay, so this is going to be the second parameter for this route, and it's also going to be the second parameter for this route. Okay, so we're passing the quantity there, meaning in our web.php we'll receive that quantity. So this is going to be quantity right here, so we'll have ID and quantity. This is going to be quantity right here, and in our shopping's controller we just need to receive the second parameter, and we'll call it quantity. So right here we're just going to say quantity minus 1 is going to be the new product quantity. Okay, so it's increments, so it's going to be +1 obviously. So it's say +1, and we'll just return a redirect back right there. Okay, so the decrement method is also going to be exactly the same, but we're going to have a -1, and right here it's going to be decrement. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if that works. If I refresh, it's discovered that if we hover over this button, it gives us that route, and this one also gives us the route. So let's click on this one, and hopefully we should have 2, and we do. Okay, so if I increment again, we have 3 of them, and the price updates accordingly. So we can also decrement right there. If we decrement, and if we decrement one more time, it's gonna remove that from our cart. So in your cart, 0 items. Okay, so that works perfectly. Let's go ahead and output the grand total of our cart right here. So in our cart.blade.php, the grand total right down here at the bottom is gonna be using our cart facade. So we'll just say cart, and we'll just say total right there. Okay, so if we refresh that, it's $0 obviously, because we don't have anything that we bought. Let's just buy something, and I'm just gonna buy this pretty book right here, and I'm just gonna say I need 2 copies for me and my wife. And okay, so if we check our grand total, we have that, so we can actually check out. So that looks pretty. Thank you so much for watching, and we're gonna continue building our application in the next video.